Let's go. This is the playoff game.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 20, 10.
Damn! You.
And touchdown, New York. A great play there. 79 yards. And the Giants are on the board first here in this division round matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. To throw again on second down. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. Back-to-back good plays. Had a lot to move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 27. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shopping.
Got his ass.
But just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed,
Got his ass.
it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's going to keep this again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. These two teams all tied after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a second and long situation. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with the running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
They do. And that's the reason why. We just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
First down, Justin Herbert. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. On second down, here's Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty good play. And kept them out of the end zone.
Myers First kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah. He's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32 and obviously well short of the first down. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And he knocks the ball away and it falls in.
Fuck!
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 32.
Oh, man, guys.
First and 10. Herbert. He'll find Smith. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. But first down, Hurts. Smith catches left side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts going deep here for Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Hurts. And he's caught on the sideline. He's knocking out first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well.
I know, I see.
And making that stop
I
inside
see.
the zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. DeVonta Smith, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On first down, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Fielded at the 33. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively and may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to Sanders on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, you certainly have to give him a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Herbert on 1st down now. And he's going to go down. Sacked at the 17. Blankenship just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. And they have to try to pick it up there. Well, Carmen, they've certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And out now come the Eagles. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
From the 41, Hurts. Throw left side complete. Brad Smith. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Catch made by Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, here's Herbert into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. His throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20. He'll get to the line. It's also 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clock rolling as the Giants are going to the line. Herbert to throw. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure
win-win is the term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd and goal. Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before the touchdown. The Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose. In a race I make fire cool and come back